Coming up on this week's newscast, we'll take a look at the brand new event center built atop the concession stand, investigate why SRT days have switched, and check out the expanded AP class offerings at Bishop Knoll. All that and more. Get ready because BNN starts now. This year, Bishop Knoll has tripled its number of advanced placement course offerings and plans to keep growing. Across Indiana, high schools offer an average of 30 AP classes, while the state's top 25 ranked schools average around 20. Bright private high schools in Indiana typically offer about 11 AP courses, but here at Bishop Knoll, there are now 9, with more on the way. Here with the full story is Claudia Mills.
In this new school year, Bishop Knowles introduced 5 new AP and 1 pre-AP class to their current offerings of advanced placement and dual credit classes. AP Statistics joins AP Pre-Calculus and AP Calculus in the Math department. AP Drawing is a standalone addition to Fine Arts, and the Honors English classes have been remapped to include Pre-AP for freshmen, AP Seminar for sophomores, AP Language for juniors, and AP Literature for seniors.
Something I find challenging about my AP classes is the workload, and then something I enjoy about it is the creativity we have to bring to it.
According to the teachers of the AP classes, the rigor and skills of these courses offer something that better prepares the students for what to expect in college.
So the AP art classes are different than what's usually taught here at Bishop Knoll because one, you get college credit for them, and two, it's more independently working. So students are using what's called a sustained investigation on a specific topic or theme, and then they create artworks that are representative of those topics. Right now, we offer AP drawing, and then the next coming years, I'm going to be teaching AP 2D design as well as AP 3D design. And with these 3 courses, if a student takes all 3, they are able to receive an associate's degree.
Last summer, STEM camps made a return, giving local children and BNI students a chance to participate. Whether as campers or as camp counselors, the summer program saw some exciting updates and hands-on experiences. Here with more on the new and improved STEM programs is Ava Nolasco.
Over the summer, Bishop Knoll hosted their annual STEM camp for K through 8th grade students in the Northwest Indiana region. The camp offered 2 one-week sessions, with the first week dedicated to Earth and Life Science and the second week dedicated to Technology and Art. Mrs. Jasmine Fonseca, guidance counselor, alongside Mrs. Haddad, math teacher, and 2025 BNI graduates Molly Whalen and Daniela Zvona organized the camp, creating activities and planning field trips for the kids.
One of the challenges was to ensure that we had enough time to coordinate the lessons. That way we can ensure that we had a successful and smooth camp.
Yeah, and making sure that we fit in all the lessons and fitting in all the activities that we did have planned and making sure we didn't go over time or under time.
The campers engaged in activities ranging from hands-on experiments to fun arts and crafts, such as volcano eruptions and recycled bookmarks. Alongside the organizers and senior leaders, Bishop Knoll students were given the chance to volunteer as camp counselors, earning money toward their tuition as well as gaining leadership skills. One of the camp counselors, Natalie Ross, shares her experience with the camp.
It just sounded like a really fun opportunity to work with kids, and I got to see them look around Knoll and teach them about STEM. It was really a fun opportunity to have them have fun in such a good learning environment, and working with them was a really fun experience.
For each week, the campers also had the chance to attend 2 field trips as a part of the camp: Lincoln Park Zoo and the Gabus Arboretum in Valparaiso. They had the opportunity to learn about new animals as well as experience the scenery of nature. The camp was successful, bringing in a total of 60 campers. Mrs. Fonseca shares her plans for the camp for next summer.
I think for this coming summer, we're definitely going to start earlier, start scouting our counselors earlier. This year we were a little bit last minute about it, but this year for sure we're going to start maybe in February looking for counselors and deciding lesson plans and field trips and all that stuff.
If anyone is interested, definitely go ahead and send your email to Ms. Pastrick or Ms. Haddad, and kind of just let us know where your interest is at. Also, it's a good opportunity. Our counselors do get money that goes towards their tuition, and our leads for camp
Get hourly rate.
get an hourly rate for it, so it goes to one as well.
This year's daily schedule looks familiar, but one big change has everyone talking. SRD days have shifted from Wednesdays and Fridays to Tuesdays and Thursdays, but the reason behind the switch goes deeper than just shaking things up. Here to explain the decision is Brianna Gonzalez.
Returning students may have noticed a change in their schedules after receiving them at the beginning of the school year. In past years, SRT has always been on Wednesday and Friday. However, this year they have been suddenly switched to Tuesday and Thursday, with the addition of class masks now being held during SRT. Teachers see improved focus, especially on Thursdays when project due dates and assessments often fall on Fridays.
Off this SRT mass. That's very interesting, and I think that will work better on a Tuesday than it would a Wednesday. And I think you have an opportunity to kind of have this kind of clear between this is our mass SRT day, and then this is our extracurricular slash extra help on material day. So it'll be interesting to see how everything works. I think number one would be opportunity to test on Friday. I will say it'd be nice to have a short day on Friday, but it's all good.
Students don't fully like the change, but see some benefits.
I don't really like it because not only was it like already a routine, it's just that on Fridays when it's the end of the school week and I want to go home, the schedule just feels longer now. I actually like that class mass is like during SRT because when it was after school, my practice would be delayed by an hour.
Finally, the math department welcomes a new face this year, Miss Erica Lick. Miss Lick is no stranger to Catholic education, having attended school right here in the Diocese of Gary. Here with more on her story is Aiden Segarra.
On August 21st, Bishop Noel welcomed a new teacher to the math department, bringing excitement to the start of the school year. The new teacher, Miss Erica Lick, is teaching math and helping students strengthen their problem solving and critical thinking skills. Before coming to Bishop Noel, Miss Lick gained experience.
Now let's dive into Warrior Athletics. I'm David Ferreira. Both the boys and girls soccer teams saw their sectional run come to an end, leaving just BNI football and girls volleyball still in action this fall. The Lady Warriors volleyball team advances to the sectional semifinals against Calumet New Tech this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. at Highland High School. Meanwhile, the football team hits the road for their final game of their regular season against Boone Grove. Kickoff sets for 7 p.m. The team has shown steady improvement this year, thanks in part to a new coaching staff. Here's a bit more on that story is Guyana Taylor.
Bishop Noel is starting the 2025 football year with some new football coaching staff. The school has officially announced the new head coach along with the assistant coaching lineup. Among the new coaches is the head coach, Coach Good, and the assistant coach, Coach Smith, who is trying to have the football players succeed to the next level.
What inspired me to join this school's football program is to just get these young men who play football here going in the proper direction. As of late, the football program here hasn't been the best, and I feel like I have the tools and necessities that they need in order to get to the next level.
The senior players have noticed a shift in both their teammates and their coaches, seeing a new energy and more focus overall.
I feel like it's good leadership. Like they impact us and they want us as seniors to lead, but also like they themselves lead as well.
This is my first year playing football, and I think the new coaches, they really like help freshmen like learn and like really get like action in football.
As the season kicks off, the team is all about growing, not just as players but as people too, with a solid leadership and a clear direction. Bishop Noel's football program is moving forward with new energy and high hopes.
And finally, one last highlight for Bishop Noel athletic facilities. This summer saw the grand opening of the brand new event center, built above the concession stand. The space officially opened in August and marked another exciting upgrade to the outdoor complex.
On August 29th, 2025, Bishop Noel Institute faced OCL La Grace, but the real touchdown was the grand opening of the new concession stand, event center, and bathroom complex on the athletic field. The event coincided with Teacher Appreciation Night, with the teachers walking out onto the field and then celebrating with a party in the brand new event center that sits on the second floor of the concession stand.
They needed an event space, so we were able to kind of swap land. There was another building that we used that was used for conferences and stuff like that, which is where the new concession stand is located. Well, part of it, anyways. So we just kind of switched with them.
The costly project is a cornerstone of Bishop Noll's growing campus, dazzling fans, and new opportunities. Bishop Noll student Ezzy talks about her experience working in the concession stand with her mom during the different games.
I like working at the concessions just because the flow is faster now since it's a bigger space, and also because it allows us to get to our seats in time to watch the game.
Beyond the games, the event center will host a freshman retreat uniting the future warriors.
Wait, is it 3, 2?
Listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue, like him inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him.
Wait, should I keep it?
And
Or is...
everybody around, 'cause he ain't got
Oh my gosh!
to listen.
Now let's dive into more athletics.